Right, hello everybody, good morning. Thank you for coming back to day 2. Let me know, did you enjoy yesterday as much as I did? And look, thank you so much for all of your engagement yesterday, for coming along. I loved seeing all the reactions to everything we were talking about, and I've had so many messages from you to say, that you really enjoyed it. So thank you so much. But we've got another fun-packed day, and of course we are starting today with a brilliant guest with us. We are joined today by our Paul Moran, our Senior Business Manager. Thanks for joining us, Paul. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Thank you very much for the invite. Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good. So what we are going to do in this session is we're going to have a bit of a look back at 2023. And I always think it's really important that we recap the year that we've just had. It will give you a good idea of any news that you perhaps missed out on, but it also lets us share our successes. And it has been a really successful year for us at P&O Cruises. So we just want to make sure you're recapped on all of that news, so you go into 2024 truly set up for success. And Paul, what a year it's been, right? It has been jam-packed.
It's been incredible, hasn't it? And it's flown by, from the launch of Avia through to the sponsorship of the BAFTAs, through to the wellness cruises that we've just seen depart. It's been so much going on. It's been a fab year. Fantastic.
Yeah. It's so much going on. I don't know about you, I'm going a bit grey. There's too much information to keep up with. But look, I better not say that to you, actually. Now, another day means another load of prizes to give away. And look at the chat going mad. I can see that you are desperate to win these vouchers. So in today's session, we've got a £250 Apple voucher and a £250 IKEA voucher. So as you are already doing, please pop your raffle number into the chat. If you are watching on demand, you can still win Shine Points by going to the poll section. But also, if you are live, go and have a test of your knowledge. Go to the polls. But also, what we want to hear from you is we can shout all about our successes, but we want to hear from you. Tell us what your success was. And I'm sure, Paul, there's going to be loads of successes from our travel agent partners.
Absolutely. Hundreds, I'm sure.
Hundreds. Right, before we get cracking, I'm just going to showcase a lovely video for you to just set you up for some of our successes. What a year. What a year. So we're going to take you through almost as a calendar, and from yesterday's session we love a festive learn and earn at P&O Cruises. So let's start with how 2023 started, and we did have an incredible wave. Paul, tell us about it.
Yeah, thanks, Steph. As you say, it was an incredible sales period for us. In fact, we had several record-breaking sales days throughout the wave period, which was just phenomenal. Most popular destination, of course, the fjords, with Iona visiting the fjords, with guests also choosing holidays in the Caribbean and the Western Med as well. Our valued travel agent partners pulled out all the stops in what was quite a difficult trading period, if you remember. So thank you so much for your support, and here's to an even bigger 2024 wave.
Yeah, fab. And Kieran Wild, you've just led me on to my next point, because if you loved Shy Rewards Club, and we know you do from your session yesterday, last wave we gave away more points than ever before. So my advice to you is, before we start this next wave, and that's coming soon, okay, you want to make sure you are ready with all of your knowledge to go. Now, next Monday, there is a webinar at 11 a.m. to tell you all about the WAVE campaign. So if you've not had enough of training over the last 2 days, please join me on our webinar to tell you all about that WAVE campaign. Head to Shine Rewards Club to the webinar page and you can sign up today, or you can sign up from a link in the weekly sales pack. Last January, we also saw, as a training team, a launch of our Homeworker Happy Hours and some different training modules on our Learn and Earn. And I think Angie landed it very well yesterday. She talked about some of the tools that are there to support you. Our Homeworker Happy Hours are there. They were there for everybody to join in. But I'd love to know exactly what you would like to learn about in 2024. So pop us in the chat and let us know if there's any topics that you would like us to cover. Our next one is on the 15th of January. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, in terms of training, we kicked off the year with some really exciting news. But no more exciting than in March, on the 2nd of March, could you believe your eyes when we announced Nicole Scherzinger as Arvia's godmother and a new entertainment partner? Now, I can't give too much away at this moment about the spectacular music and dance extravaganza that she's created for us, because we're going to talk about that in the next session with our brand director. But what a cool godmother. Did any of you expect that? Did you expect that, Paul?
Oh, it was so different. It was incredible, wasn't it? It really was.
It was so good. And I am a big fan, so I was bopping along, which is probably why I was not invited to this. What happened on our naming ceremony, Paul?
Well, keeping the excitement going in March, as you say, led us to the 16th of March when we formally named Arvia at a beachside ceremony in the beautiful Barbados. Wow, what a spectacle it was. Let us know in the comments if you were able to watch the naming with thousands of others who, of course, tuned in for the spectacle. We had Sarah Cox, we had Trevor Nelson presenting on the day. It was a real beach cruise ship combo, wasn't it, if you remember? But it was a spectacular event. It included, of course, traditional moments such as the official blessing, the bottle smash with a huge bottle of rum instead of the traditional champagne. So that was quite different. As well as some show-stopping performance from global stars, including Ollie Murs. Have we got any Ollie Murs fans out there? I'm sure we do. Of course, you mentioned Nicole Scherzinger, Arvia's godmother, and of course, our new entertainment partner. She wowed us with songs from her Pussycat Dolls days. That's easy for me to say. It doesn't quite flow off the tongue. And also her own unique version of her classic song, I Put a Spell on You. So it was just a really, really special day. And of course, if you didn't watch and you didn't get time to see it, log on to YouTube. It's still there, and you can catch up, of course, with all of the excitement from the day on the YouTube P&O Cruises channel.
Yeah, it was so cool. And I think it just showcased our new ship to a whole different audience. People watched this that perhaps have never been on a cruise before and saw Arvia with that perfect backdrop. It just made me want to go on holiday. Did it you, Paul?
Absolutely. It was a real watershed moment, as you say. It seems to have broken new boundaries in terms of the whole cruise proposition. So we were really proud. A phenomenal day. Lots of planning went into it. And I think it was, just fantastic.
Yeah, 100%. We weren't jealous at all, were we, watching it back in Hampton?
a little bit.
We want to know how we get that gig. But you know what? Loads of opportunity to get on board this year, because in April we saw the launch of our ship visit. So please do let us know if you came along. And we had thousands of spaces, or over 1,000 spaces for you lovely travel agents to get on board. And we know we haven't been able to run ship visits since 2019, and this was a huge success. And myself and Angie worked really hard to try and get these off the ground, and our whole team supported with them. So it was a real team effort, but we're just absolutely so proud of seeing you all on board. We know that when you come along to our ship visits, when you experience our product firsthand, you're going to get bookings. You get a lot of interest by, just showcasing your day on board. So we had 25 ship visits this year. I am tired. I need a break, ready for even more ship visits for next year. So we hope to welcome as many of you on board as we can. We will get them on every single ship, apart from Azura, because she's based out in Malta in the summer months. But if you did have a great ship visit, please do let us know in the comments. And then we launched summer. So we stayed in April. April was a bit of a bumper month, wasn't it? And Paul, tell us about our launch. We love a launch at P&O Cruises.
We love a launch. We do love a launch. Just before I get on to the launch, I do just want to extend a special thanks, Steph, to you and to Angie for the ship visit programme. Massive success. Took so much work. So thank you to you both. It was incredible. Yes, April, bumper month. We had the summer 2025 launch. Who doesn't love a good launch, eh? And we do it so well. So it's fantastic. 6 of the 7 ships of our ships are based out of home port in Southampton. So it offers so many opportunities to sell one of our cruises from the UK. Not forgetting, of course, we have the Fly Cruise programme on Azura, as Steph alluded to just a moment ago, from Malta. And we have regional flights across the UK from Glasgow through to Bristol, Birmingham, Manchester, Newcastle. There are others, and I'm sure we'll have missed them. But there's just such a wide option for your guests in terms of flying out to our fabulous Azura from Malta. So much so that from anywhere in the UK, you can arrive at one of our ships in less than 4 hours flying time. Did you know that, Steph? That's a bit of a fun fact.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah, and the other key highlight, of course, was Britannia's 10-year anniversary cruise, which also went on sale in April. That cruise is a UK cruise, UK round Britain cruise, and departs on the 6th of June with an overnight stay in the wonderful Liverpool. So yeah, a fantastic summer launch.
Yeah, and you travel agents get so behind our launches, and it does pay off. It's a huge opportunity for you because we put so much into our launches. So advice is next launch, make sure you get behind it. But thank you so much. And you know, that Britannia cruise, I just love it. I always tell everyone Britannia's my favourite. I said yesterday, I think she's my ship, but I think it was standing there at her naming ceremony. I did have a high-vis jacket on. My job was to hold back the press, but I didn't care. I was there, and it was just a total highlight seeing our late Queen name that beautiful flagship. So I hope launch treated you well. I hope you had loads of opportunity to spin that wheel. So let us know about those bookings that you made. Now, also in April, and I think I saw a comment for some of you come along to this, we launched our greatest day shows. Now, Paul, are you a Take That fan?
Oh, a big Take That fan. I've actually bought, would you believe, some tickets to the performance in Southampton next June. As part of a work thing. So watch out for more details on that. So yeah, we've got some tickets and we are heading to Take That next summer. Which would be fantastic.
Right, well, I hope you've got a ticket with my name on it because I was so excited that we launched Greatest Days. And Arvia and Iona are the only places in the world where you can watch this absolutely captivating show. It's a special adaptation of the West End musical of the same name. It's been turned into a feature film. It's got songs from Take That, a beautiful story from Tim Firth, and our headliners theatre company Just Do It Proud. If you are going on Iona and Arvia, make sure you do not miss out on this. I mean, I went to see the full version in London before we even knew it was coming on our ship. So when I heard it was coming on board, I just could not believe it. And, you know, I went with a non-Take That fan. How dare I? But my husband is not a professed Take That fan. He loved the show. So it is for everyone. It's such a heartwarming story. And I think I've converted him. It freaked him out a little bit, though, when I said that little bedroom there was exactly like my teenage bedroom. So the Greatest Day shows, what a privilege that we have got that on our ships. It's a bit strange. I shouldn't admit to that, should I, Paul?
No, it's out there now. It's out there. And this has been recorded as well, so it will be there forever.
I'm not ashamed. Moving on swiftly into May, we hosted over 600 travel agents on Arvia and our Clear convention. So love that conference. It's brilliant. And we did have the loudest trade stand, we're very proud to say. So let us know if you were at Clear conference, and we hope to see you in 2024. But you had some exciting news in your team, Paul.
Yeah, we did. I'm really proud to say that we launched our new regional business development team in May, which has taken a lot of work. We've got now Cara, Laura and Suzanne. Hopefully you'll have seen the guys out and about at various events and conferences over the last few weeks and months. They all report into Lindsay Roberts, who joined us from TUI, Morella Cruz. So really pleased to have some very experienced, knowledgeable regional teams who are going to build on the success of this year, get out and about and see as many of you as they possibly can as we go into 2024. And it's just so important for the team to be seen as well as heard. So I'm really pleased to have a regional presence once again. And the team are doing a fantastic job. So watch out for the team during the wave period and beyond, I would say. Oh, there's a picture of them there. Lovely regional development.
They look like they were having a bit too much fun there, Paul.
Yes, well, they are known to have a bit of fun. So it's great to see them and great to have them on board. So it's a fantastic addition.
Fantastic edition. I thoroughly enjoyed my days being out on the road, but I absolutely love my training role now. So handed the baton over, and those guys are doing a fantastic job. So please do make them feel as welcome as you made me feel when I was out on the road doing all sorts of events and training sessions. But look, lots of you are commenting to say Clear was great. It was a good opportunity to get on board. And Gail Elizabeth Stevens, hello you. You did win an Arvia cruise. I remember giving that away. You had to bear with me with the megaphone, but well done you. So yeah, loads of prizes up for grabs. So hopefully we'll see you more at Clear next year. Now, we did say cheers and bottoms up, and we do like a little tipple at P&O Cruises, but we launched in May our new drinks packages. So you may already know these details, but if you didn't, it's really key that you know about these drinks packages as we go into a really busy sales period. Now, there's 4 incredible packages to choose from. What we've done is all of our bar menus have been updated, so it's got colour codes to let our guests know exactly what's included with all of the packages. And these packages are always great for guests who want to know what they're spending before they go. They're not going to get surprised by their bill, and believe me, I've been there. Although we are incredible value on board, but they have already paid for their drinks up front. The drinks packages are available of cruises of 5 nights or more, and they can be purchased 2 ways. Pre-purchase on My P&O Cruises, or they can be purchased within the first 2 days of being on board. But there is a 10% discount if booked through My P&O Cruises. Now, to give you an idea of what those packages are, is if you look at the deluxe drinks package, which allows for double measures of our spirits, so our perfect serve of our tidal rum on board, or our golden tide as it's called, or our Maribel gin. It gives large glasses of wine. You can have up to 15 alcoholic drinks. And if you bought that before you went on holiday, it's $49.45 per adult per day. And I think what's brilliant about that is, again, it shows the absolute value. Unlimited teas and coffees. You can go and have as many soft drinks as you want. And I just think drinks packages are fantastic for just, again, showcasing the value. Do you agree, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Right. Well, you like to say bottoms up and cheers because you went to a certain celebration, didn't you?
I did. Wow, this is just phenomenal. To have said that I went to the BAFTAs back in the summer of 23 was just an incredible day. Loads of famous faces, as you'd expect. I'm going to name a few. There were some I should have known that I probably didn't, but I certainly knew Ant and Dec when they came down the red carpet. We had Kate Winslet, Ben Elton, just to name a few. It was just a pinch me moment, actually being stood on that red carpet, and quite daunting walking down. And obviously not being famous, it was a quickly get in while you can, and let the celebs take over, because it was a day just that won't be forgotten. And so excited to be the exclusive sponsor of the BAFTA TV Awards, which took place in May. It's part of a 3-year partnership with the BAFTA, which is really exciting. So watch out for more news as we embark on 2024 on our BAFTA preparations for next year. P&O Cruises sponsored the Memorable Moment Award, you'll remember. And maybe people can put in the comments who won that award. I'll come back to that in just a second. But it's a great partnership. It's a really exciting partnership, one that we will build on as we go into next year. And of course, we had Paddington Meets the Queen as the winner of the Memorable Moment Award, which I think was just perfect. It was a real nice end to the BAFTA celebrations.
Yeah, I love that. And we said, didn't we? I like TV. Holidays provide that escapism, so I just think it was a perfect award. And you always look so handsome in your tux. I always tell you that, Paul.
That's very kind. And just like we spoke about at the beginning there around Avia breaking down boundaries, BAFTA is doing just that. It's getting out to such a massive audience of people that perhaps have never considered taking a cruise, and will now see the P&O Cruises logo on the BAFTA lectern for another couple of years to come, which is great.
Love it. And Jane Chadwick, hello you. The BAFTAs were fabulous. Yes, they were. Hopefully I'll go next year. So fabulous. You can also tell us about your memorable moment. Wouldn't that be nice? Share your successes with us. Share your memorable moment with us for 2023. But moving on to June saw us increase your chance to get on board on your own holiday, because in June we had an incredible offer where we doubled your points value up to 3,000 points to holiday with us. Now, if you missed that opportunity, don't worry, because what we've done is made it even easier for you to holiday with Shine. So this is putting your Shine points towards making a booking of your own. And Becky said about it yesterday, but it is really easy to use your Shine points. You can use these to pay for your balance of your holiday, and you can do that on the Select, Early Saver and Now Saver Fare holidays. So, there may be opportunities to even further enhance that in the year. So keep your eyes peeled. But don't forget, if you've already booked your own holiday and you didn't use your Shine points, you can still get those discounts by taking a short quiz, and then we will add on some onboard discounts for you. So we really want you to get on board your own holidays this year, whether it's a ship visit or a holiday. It's so important, isn't it, for us, Paul, that we give agents a first-hand knowledge.
Absolutely. I mean, it goes without saying, virtual training is brilliant, right? Look at what we've achieved yesterday and what we'll achieve today as a group. It's just phenomenal. It really supports learning and brushing up on those brand USPs, but experiencing the brand firsthand, I think, is vital. Whether that's stepping on board to experience the HM on Iona, or seeing the high ropes on Avia, or the Spa on Britannia, I think it's just an incredibly valuable tool to be able to sell the product confidently to your customers, having experienced it. So, yeah, absolutely. Great to be involved with the virtual piece. Absolutely has a place, but that first-hand knowledge, I think, is so valuable.
Totally. That's why I love my job. I do ship visits, but I also do all the virtual training. So it's a perfect combination for me. So I hope you guys all enjoy this training opportunities. So we move into the summer, and this feels like yesterday. I was doing a live cook-along with Shivi Ramatar, who's the queen of contemporary Caribbean cooking, a local food hero for us. And look at that. That was something I actually produced without burning down my kitchen. But it was a shock. I was waiting for the smoke alarm to go off, but she was an incredible chef, and her bringing her expertise and authenticity to Avia is just incredible. So I was so proud to have cooked along with her. And Jane, who I shouted out earlier, thank you. You were one of our chefs as well. Look out, we might do more of that in the year. And also, don't forget, later on today, we're joined by Jose Pizarro, so he will do his own live cooking demo as well. So we're loving that at P&O Cruises. We also launched in August our wellbeing and lifestyle cruises, and these are on Iona and Avia next year, where TV presenter Cherry Healy and Cat Farmer are going to bring on all their expertise to run these incredible masterclasses. So they're going to make our guests feel healthy, happy, and, they've got workshops from mind, body, skincare, and wardrobe essentials. So as I go into my 40th year, I could probably do with some help. So enough about that. Paul, what about keeping in touch with family and friends?
Absolutely. Well, I'll be going into my 40th year next year, Steph, it's any consolation.
We better both get on them.
Yeah, absolutely. So September saw the launch of Starlink. So we announced how we've been working to improve our Wi-Fi connectivity and bandwidth across the fleet. with the rollout of SpaceX Starlink. Starlink is the leader in LEO satellite technology. So for the techies amongst us, that is low Earth orbit satellite technology. And it will just provide guests with a greater capacity across all of our ships, allowing for sharing of photos, videos, streaming films, and just enjoying other content on board at even faster speeds. The rollout began in June, so back in the midsummer, and with this being available on every ship in all cabins and public spaces by the end of this year. So we don't have long to go. We have rolled it across the fleet, but staying connected has never been easier across the fleet of P&O Cruises ships. So that's quite a big announcement, because it can be quite frustrating if you can't connect to messages or to Wi-Fi while away from home, if you need to get in contact with friends or family. So yeah, a nice launch with the Starlink partnership.
Yeah, fabulous. And we will have more details on our Learn and Earn, so you can learn more about that. So we're nearing the end of the year. In October, we saw our second launch of the year, because one's just, quite frankly, not enough. But we are on sale now until 2026, the spring of that. So that saw us put another 213 cruises on sale. Now, what I love a winter launch, because it really does showcase how we cover the world with our ships. So it's lovely to go and talk about exploring the northern lights, to go and see the Christmas markets. But what about those world cruises that are incredible? And this time, for the first time, it's a 100-night cruise, Eastern Circumnavigation in 2026. So cool fact for you, which I think is cool. There's one day in March that guests repeat the day because they cross the international date line. So how cool is that? I think that's phenomenal. But our winter collection offers us just such a diverse amount of trades and itineraries. So a huge opportunity for you. And we know we're on sale till that 2026. So when you go into Wave, you've got loads of cruises to sell. But we did have a great launch as well, Paul, didn't we?
We did, absolutely. We mentioned earlier on about the summer launch, and Steph alluded to there. Winter launch was no different. We were so pleased with the performance. It surpassed all expectations. While we had the normal interest for Caribbean and our Atlantic fly options, it was there in abundance. We also saw guests move back to some of the longer duration product. And in particular, the South American Grand Tour was a real hit. So it was really nice to see our guests, our loyal guests, come back to some of those cruises that during COVID and post-COVID, they weren't able to travel on, but actually we are now seeing those guests come back to those longer durations, as I say, that the South American Grand Tour, the longer Central Med sailings, but also the round-trip Caribbean departures as well. So confidence is coming back for those longer duration sailings, which is just brilliant.
Yeah, they're the cruises I always say you can just go tick off your bucket list. What a fabulous cruise to do. So look, that brings us round to December, and what a year, I'm sure you'll agree. So on the 23rd of December, we celebrate Arvia's first birthday. Can you believe she's one? And it's all about those firsts with us, our first swim up bar, our first mission escape, mission control rather, I should say, our first plant and sushi-based restaurant. So it is the 23rd of December and Arvia is one. Just remember those firsts. But if you want to continue your learning in December, we've got loads of opportunities for you. So we have got our festive calendar. Have you been opening the doors every single day? If you haven't, go back. You'll miss out. You can take part and still increase your knowledge. And then next Monday, as I said, we've got our Wave webinar. So please do set yourselves up for a successful 2024. So when we get to this point next year, we can all share our successes. And Paul, I hope you've been opening that the calendar.
I have. We've got 4 calendars here with my 2 sons as well. So it's calendars galore at the moment for Christmas.
Love it. So before you dip into that chocolate, make sure you go into our Learn and Earn one first, though, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Right. So we've come to wrap up an incredible year, and I don't want to overgo my time because we are going to jump on to another session. So we will read all of your successes that you've shared. Thank you so much. But I do have to give away those vouchers. So Paul, can I have a drum roll, please? Good drum roll. So for the £250 Apple voucher, delighted to say Julie Hunt from Hayes Travel, you have won that, and you will raffle number 1548. And for the £250 IKEA voucher, that's going to Anne Drury from Cruise Line. So congratulations, raffle number 1170. Paul, have you got any final thoughts for 2024?
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the invite this morning, Steph. Look, 2024 will be another bumper year for P&O Cruises. We've delivered massive growth for the brand in 23 with Avia joining the fleet. 24 will offer so much opportunities, from the varied and unique cruise holidays on sale to the exciting agent dedicated promotions with Shine. And watch out for some surprises along the way. So thank you very much for your support this year. Have a great Christmas, and I can't wait to see you all next year.
Fabulous. He's just teased us there with some more information coming for next year. So hopefully I will see you on the next session in a second. But thank you very, very much for looking back with us on 2023. We will let you go and I'll see you in a few moments. Take care, Paul.
Thanks,
thank you very much.
See you later.